Hello and welcome back. In previous session, you have seen that how we have performed some Power Query steps for the transformation. We have seen in details the transformation of the query, the apply step editor, the properties editor, query settings. We have seen the home tab, the transformation tab in the front of us. Available on the left hand side, we have a query group which states that the data. I have renamed my table as income statement data and income statement duplicated. So yes, I duplicated my previous table and I removed all the steps which I applied, such as I applied multiple steps. You can see in the second table. Let me check you the source, starting from the source and ending at the rename column 1. So yes, these steps were applied. I crossed all the steps and went back to the state, and we got our back original form of a data available. So I duplicated that to get a result, and now we're going to prepare some financial analysis, or you can see how we can make an income statement easily in Power BI desktop. So let's go back and see further what are the further steps we can perform for the analysis. So for preparing the income statement as stated in IS1, the preparation of financial statements, so it states that our income statement, the profit or loss statement, shall be started from the revenue and ending at the net income or the relative KPIs according to the type of the organization which we are preparing the financial statements. So at the front we have the home tab, next we have the transform tab. We're gonna see it further and add columns. As we go to the columns, I want a similar column that should be relatively according to the revenue and the income statement. It should tell us that how our income statement should be shown in the front on the report or the canvas of the Power BI desktop to the end users. For this, we need to see an index column. Our this income statement details column would be dependent on the index column, and then we're gonna see our income statement starting from the revenue ending at the net income. Otherwise it will not be relative, it will not be in the statement form, it will not produce a great result of the income statement as we have worked in IFRS. So here under the add column heading, the first group is a general group. We have an index column option in the front of us. It says start from the 0 or from the 1. The more feasible option is we can start from the 1. We have a custom option for the index range. I'm clicking on from the 1 option. It automatically prepares an index column in the front of us. So as I applied the step, it applies step naming the added index available in the right hand side. We can see here I can change the position of the column starting at the top at the left hand side. So index the income statement details and the relative year results. So we have performed a further query step. Now let's go to the home tab and prepare an income statement. Let us see what will happen. Close and apply. Yes, I want to close my query editor and apply all the query steps applied here to get a end result. So yes, I'm at the Power BI desktop, and it will be establishing a relationship. It will be preparing the result, and we're gonna see further how we can prepare an income statement or the balance sheet or the cash flow in the Power BI desktop. So now it has been loaded our data. See on the right hand side under the data pane, I have an income statement detail table. So it was the first table which I duplicated. This is the table which I duplicated, but I applied the query steps remembered in the previous part. And now I have gone to the data view, the table view. First thing, let's go to the model view. See, there is a model available. It has shown the relationship that my income statement detail have been applied and matches with income statement. And now let us go and see further. I'm gonna go to the table view. My income statement column should be based on index, and then it will give us end result of the revenue and the net income. If I click here, as I go to the column tool, see, let me expand my ribbon, sort by columns. Just wait for a second. Yes, I go to the default option available. Now let me see it. And here is the table visual in the front of us. I expanded, it says adding a columns. Yes, I gonna add a column. So income statement data. See, it hasn't prepared my income statement detailed column according to the requirement, according to the IFRS. It has started from the alphabetical order, started from the B, C, D, E, the relative alphabetical order, and we got our revenue at the end and total non-operating income or expenses at the bottom of all. So if I click here, see the result. So see, it has again not arranged in a particular order. I want it to be ordered as stated in IFRS and IS1. Let us go to the table 1. I'll be selecting my column, and here at the top it's a column tool available. The group which I'm gonna use is a sort by column group, an option. I'm gonna sort my column according to the index column. Now it has applied the step. See, my column is based on index. As it will see the one number, it will give us the value revenue. 2 similar to the cost of goods sold. 3 to the gross profit and 4 to the research and development expenses. And further moving to the end EPS earning per share. Let us go back and see here the result. Let me go and show you. See, now it has stated revenue, cost of sale, gross profit. Now it has prepared a well income statement column. Let me click and remove it. Again, I'll go and show you the table matter arranging columns. Yes. Again, select the data. My income statement detail column. See, started from revenue and ending at the earning per share. It says add further data. Yes, I want to see numeric values. So I'm gonna see my income statement starting from 2020 and now comparative analysis of all the 4 or 5 years available data 2020, 2021, and similarly I'm gonna select 2022 and my last year 2023. Now I'm gonna expand my table. See, I got my result, my income statement prepared in a few minutes, started from the revenue, ending at the earning per share, and 2020, ending at the 2023, 2020, 2021, and 2022, 2023. I got the relative results, and let me go at the focus view. You can see that my income statement have been prepared in a minute, along with the dollar signs, and the blanks have been shown as a blanks, but this is not a feasible option. We have prepared an income statement in a minute. You can see it, but this is not a feasible option to get an income statement analysis. We will be looking at detailed income statement analysis in a few hours later. Now you have learned how we can prepare an easy income statement. So according to these steps, you can prepare the balance sheet as well as the cash flow statement or whichever the statement you got, the operating segment statement according to the IFRS 8. You can also prepare it using the same approach we have seen here. The 2020 column, 2021, you can arrange the width as well of the column. You can arrange it, you can customize your column, you can arrange anything, you can format your table. See at the right hand side I have the format pane. Let me close my filter pane. See, I have the values option available. I can increase or decrease the size of the values. I can bold them, anything whichever I want to perform. All of things can be formatted. And yes, here's the grid option, style option. If I click here, this is a default style. If I click to the minimal style, you got to see a better version of the table available. Now you got the EPS earning per share and the income statement, how we can prepare it. Now we're gonna see the further analysis. Now I'm gonna import my cash flow data and the balance sheet data and perform some same Power Query steps for the financial analysis. And we're gonna see the relative KPIs, key performance indicators, the performance measures, and the relative how we can do the analysis in the Power BI. We will be looking the DAX measure, the relationships, and a lot of things. The data visualization skills, how we can tell the financial story using the business intelligence tool. We will be looking in this preparation of dashboard. And now we're gonna see further. I have gone to the Microsoft income statement. I'm gonna import my balance sheet values first. Again, the similar steps as you have seen in the previous part. So I'm gonna fast move forward this part as well. After copying the link and opening the query editor at the top under the home group, you have a second thing called the new group. It says new query. Yes, I want to add a new source. It's web source. I'm gonna establish again relationship of my balance sheet data and clicking OK. Yes, it is establishing relation. A navigation pane appears in the front of us. Let me expand it, and we're gonna see the balance sheet data as well as similar available in the income statement form. Selecting the table, yes, and then loading the table. So yes, now it's table 1 imported. I'm gonna rename it side by side. My balance sheet data. Yes. Now I'm gonna import my cash flow table as well. Opening the cash flow statement, copying the web URL, and going to the Power Query. We have a new source option available and the web connection from the web. Yes, okay, and I got my result. We will be looking the similar steps available in the navigation pane as we have performed previously. I will be establishing this part very soon. Now you have seen I have applied the similar steps as we have performed in the income statement column and the balance sheet data and the cash flow data. All the steps have been same. That's why I muted my voice. And now the last step for the close and apply. We have seen how we can prepare the income statement using an easy approach as well. Let us go and close and apply all the steps available. Let me go to the Power BI desktop. Yes, it is loading. The changing in the Power Query would be loaded in the Power BI desktop, and we will be looking at the first in the relationship view. How we can see it, the setting of the tables. We will be adding a date table as well for the further analysis. As the data is yearly, we will be looking to the yearly formulas, the day DAX measures as well. It is establishing relationship. Since there is no relationship available till now, yes, my income statement tables, I have deleted the relationship. I am scrolling towards right, my balance sheet data, my cash flow data, and the income statement data is available. Now you see all the tables have been linked. I'm gonna prepare my dates table as well. It says, let me go to the table view and adding a table to, yes, I'm gonna add my new table. It will be called the dates table. Dates equal to, there is a DAX function of the calendar auto. What does calendar auto do? It says returns a table with one column of dates calculated from the model automatically. Yes, it will be calculating the dates, and first of all, the first step, it will be looking the dates in the table. Yes, we have dates in the income statement table, in the balance sheet table, and the cash flow table. It will be fetching out dates and see that are the dates unique or not. When the dates will be unique, it will be fetching further and making a duplicate or copying and pasting a single column in the front of us. So this calendar auto function does a copy and pasting functions as well of the dates as mentioned of the name calendar auto. Closing the parentheses, we have not to type anything inside our dash by here pressing the enter key. Now you see I got the dates table available, but its format is incorrect. It says the dates along with the time. I don't want to see the time available. I'll be clicking on a column. I have the first, under the column tool, I have the first group called structure. Name date. I can rename my column. Again, the date type. Yes, it should be only the dates, not the time. Now it has formatted with the days as well. I don't want to see the days. Again, go to the formatting group. There are multiple formats available, whichever I can choose. But for my, I have a short date option available or this date option available. I can choose any whichever you prefer. Now my dates have been shown here. Let me go to the relationship view. The dates available, I'm gonna arrange my table, selecting my fact table, or you can say the sporting tables at the below. Where is my income statement table? Yes, I would be performing the analysis using these three tables. This is a sporting table. As you have seen the income statement available, my dates table I'm gonna prepare here. Yes, my data model is being prepared. I'm gonna establish a relation using drag and drop approach. I have told in a previous session. Again, the dates available. I'm gonna do similar things working in it. See, in a second, it prepares the relationship. This is the power of business intelligence. Now we have seen three relationship defined arrow pointing towards each reference column, and we got our data here, the table view and the year view. I got a multiple things. Now we have seen a lot of query transformation. We have seen how we can prepare the date table. A detailed discussion of the date table have been shown in the previous parts. The model relationship view, how we can establish relationship, and to go to the report view, now we will be looking how we can see the further analysis At the home tab under the data group, we have an enter data option. I'm gonna create a table for the DAX analysis. So I'm gonna rename it as IS key images. So there would be separate tables for the income statement calculation, for the balance sheet calculation, and for the cash flow calculation to segregate our data, to look our data model beautiful, and to make our DAX analysis easy for the visualization. We need to keep the table blanks, and now I'll be clicking on the load option. I'm gonna do the same for the in balance sheet calculation as well as the cash flow calculation. BS key may use. Now I'm gonna go again. CF key may use. CF relates to cash flows key may use. Let me show you to the data pane. Yes, see my balance sheet data, my BS key images, my cash flow data, and my CF cash flow key images are relatively side by side. My date table have been shown, and my income statement table, the income statement data, IS key image, all of things have been shown in alphabetical order in a great way to understand the data view. Now I'm gonna see further. Now we're going to prepare the KPIs, the key performance indicators, and we're going to see which indicator is perfect for the analysis for the end users as well. So stay tuned for the next part. Thanks for watching this.